Okay.
Hi, my name is Colin Lindsay. I would like to thank everybody for attending my speech today. When was the last time anybody can say that they did a kind gesture just to say that they could? Kindness, in my definition, is doing something for somebody that either affects their mood or their state of mind, and doing it just because you can and it makes you feel better. There's been multiple studies that have shown that being kind can reduce stress and actually extend lifetime. There's many different ways, and from the last name of the author who submitted this was Ranj. 10 different reasons for being, this is his 10 different reasons for being kinder, which I agree to. Being nice leads to people liking you. Kindness promotes confidence and optimism. Niceness makes you feel good about yourself. People will reciprocate in your time of need. Doing good deeds adds meaning and significance to your life. Being a volunteer can help you discover hidden talents. Being a do-gooder relieves stress and guilt. Helping others will make you feel thankful and advantaged. Being nice fosters a greater sense of family and community. Engaging in generous acts distracts you from your own troubles. And that was from Ranj on his own website, which is cited as 10 ways of being nice is good for you. These good habits for a great life. And later on I found more research from a Dr. Joseph Mercola, who I wanted to quote as well. Science tells us that kindness directly influences your propensity for happiness, but kindness does more than that. It not only improves your health, but increases your longevity. It's a proven biological fact. And what he also goes on to talk about is how being negative and being alone or centering yourself out from everybody else and not interacting and having the healthy relationships with people can actually, has been proven through studies he's done that will shorten your life, and usually people who don't have these healthy relationships can actually take 5 or 10 years off of their lifetime. Another quote from Dr. Joseph Mercola. But what happens with the opposite scenario? Research also shows that people who don't extend kindness to others or receive it for themselves are just as unhappy or as unkind. And the sad fact is, chronically unhappy people don't live very long. Kind of makes you want to get happier, doesn't it? But if the central key is kindness, it usually involves other people, whether it's relatives, co-workers, or the cashier at the corner grocery. And that was from Dr. Joseph Mercola, and this is another quote from one of his co-workers who was down in North Carolina, Chapel Hill. And the Times website, literally just times.com, she had mentioned there's a study they did with 65 of their faculty and staff. What they did is they randomly selected half of their staff after they selected them, and they made them take a course, which what they did is they would sit for an hour every day, and they would do activities that would go about being kind or nice, not just for other people, but to themselves as well. And when it was over, at the beginning they would take your blood pressure, and by the end of it, they would take your blood pressure again, and it proved with the things you say to yourself, like, may yourself be happy, may yourself be kind, may yourself be loving, and to quote it specifically, the name of the class is Loving Kindness, which they didn't reveal to them, but it says, may you feel safe, may you feel happy, may you feel healthy, may you live with ease, over and over again. And this was from Maya Salovitz, who was a colleague of Dr. Merkel. And it was proven, and at the end, more than 85% of the people had a lower blood pressure. They felt better in general leaving. And even with the interactions they had during these classes, they continued the interactions with their fellow colleagues after they left the class. So it makes you think that being kinder to everybody else, it does make you feel nice and wonderful. So why be negative? And in concluding, I mean, when you're walking down the street or you see somebody who needs help something as simple as picking up a nickel or helping somebody across the street, I ask you, why not?